She's a pain. She's gonna constantly do like a whole bunch of like buffs and debuffs. She does very little damage, but just lots of annoying buffs and debuffs. Gotta remember what time all shenanigans have so I clip them later. Definitely do that. When we're looking for like what are the funny moments that can go into some videos, the first things we look are what stuff got clipped. He's blind. Okay, take aim can cure blind. Let's just use that. Now, Baba, I'm curious, your roommate, did they leave the room because they were laughing, or did they leave the room because we were disturbing their work and I was annoying them? Hello, I woke up from a nap and had a strange feeling. Hello, Julia. You marvelous person. He left the room because of the noise. Lol.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
See, I'm still trying to hit her, but she just keeps pulling the other people in front of her. She's like, you're a shield now. He watches you too, he understands. Well, at least your roommate has good taste. Woo! Slippery.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Mike, do you have D4 early access? I do. Another content creator actually pointed out to me, they're like, hey, there's this tweet from Blizzard, well, an employee at Blizzard, and they were like, content creators, if you meet certain metrics, we'll give you Ultimate Edition for free. And I checked, and I did meet the ones, I did not. My YouTube channel did not meet their requirements for a YouTube channel, but my Twitch metrics met the requirements, so I got a Ultimate Edition. So I wasn't going to buy an Ultimate Edition. I was going to buy the basic one, so I saved that much money, but it was pretty cool. Yikes. They've all got evade. Okay. Steal those. Does the Ultimate Edition give the horse armor? I don't even, without looking it up, I'm not even sure. Who is guarding? I don't know if that one's guarding or that one is. Dang, it hit one that it did nothing. Alright, Bellow will get rid of the dodge tokens. They dodged my scream.
A breakthrough.
How does one dodge sound? Same way people avoid getting hit by Lucio. Alright, Antiquarians, this isn't you. Been trying to kill her from the beginning, but she just won't let us. 50-50. Nope. Get rid of the dodge. Ah, she resisted. Regen. See if I can get some health back before this fight ends. I'm stalling a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we got some more health back before the fight ended. What was my performance so far other than talking? You're the healer. You're keeping everybody alive. We did have an interesting situation earlier, Julia, that Flute hated. Flute is the grave robber. And we've got the highwayman. The highwayman got a trinket where if he goes first, he gets a 50% damage buff for 1 turn. And he had another trinket that if he goes first, there's a high chance he gets a guaranteed crit. And we were like, oh my god, we have to give this guy more speed so that he goes first every turn and just hits like a truck every turn. But there was a problem. He was the same speed as Flute Girl, the grave robber. And we were like, we need to speed him up more, but how can we? And then we found out we could slow her down by feeding her a bunch of potatoes. So we made Flute fat with steak and spuds so that the highwayman got faster by contrast. And then Windshark took a picture of him in chat just saying fatten Flute up and sent it to her on Discord, and she didn't know what was going on, and she just joined chat and goes, hi, and banned him. So stupid. What did we get? +4 speed. Plus 10% crit. That, oh shoot, that might be better than the Wolf's Blood thing. He would still have 9 speed. That's still more than everybody else. It's 10% crit. Let's see. Let's give her that. So the Vestal's now faster than everyone except the Grave Robber. Wait, she responded to the tweet chat. Julia gained Chatterbox. Seems like a blessing to me. Ayaya! She is very high APM chat. That's ayayas per minute. Wait, we have another disease. What happened? Oh, okay. Dude, when is this ever going to proc? This freaking thing. Alright, let's move this. Let's do that. Candle. We have 80 flame. 30 flame and food. Minus flame and combat items. Minus flame, gain relics. See that.
Scavenge what you can.
Moldy food. Fantastic. Thanks for the mold. Like you're also a charismatic chatterbox. That's a risk I'm willing to make.
Reliable information brings accurate insight, after all. Dissection. An unavoidable end.
Regen. They're gonna throw some skulls at us. Oh, no, he did the stress howl. Okay. Taunt. I hate that he got the guard back, but oh well. Block. I keep keep doing that.
A brilliant conclusion.
Has the blue flame made the game significantly harder? It's harder to the point that I'm having to use everything I know about the game's mechanics and relationships and stuff like that. But after applying all that knowledge, I feel like I'm doing fine. But we're only on the first blue flame. There's 5 of them. If I had had all of them unlocked, I might have just, like, jumped straight to the hardest one, but I didn't have that option. You have to buy each blue flame with candles, so I wasn't able to just, like, buy them all. Glutton for punishment? More than just slowly turning the difficulty up and enjoying the game. What a shock, right? Continuing to play a game after I, finish the story. Let's steal as many of those tokens as we can. Okay. And zap the last one. Respect for doing the blue and getting my Rs handed me on normal difficulty. If you, so, I'll watch Gazelle. If you haven't already, the thing that made the biggest, like, game changer for me was understanding this system. Like, like, there's certain breakpoints. Like, for example, like, at 9 friendship, they're neutral. And then at 14, they're friendly. And then I think 17 is the next one, and then 20. So, like, for example, if you've got one person at 8, and then you've got, like, a whiskey that gives 1 friendship, give it to the 8, and that'll go to 9, which is a, you know, it becomes, it goes from, like, I hate you to neutral, and that's a huge difference. So, like, any of them that are, like, this 19 is a 65% chance of a positive relationship, and there's no chance of a negative one right now. And that's with the blue flame. But this 20 is, look at this, the one difference is a 95% chance of a positive relationship. So it's that was the biggest thing that, like, changed my success rates, was understanding that better. I'm sad to report that I understand the relationship system adequately, but I'm still getting my Alright, I'm sorry, I was trying to help. Oh man. If I could chat, is that a non-hockey mod I see? Hey hockey. Another day, another rum. He can't reach him. Just guard. Comes down to drink whiskey. Dude, one of my favorite items is if you can get the pot and still really early on. Because it installs on the wagon, and the wagon just makes whiskey as you go. And whiskey, all of their relationships are fixed with whiskey. Unless one of them gets, there's a negative trait where they refuse to drink. Which is funny, because that's me IRL. So I guess I have a negative trait IRL. So you have to go to the hospital and cure the fact that they swore off alcohol, and then get them drunk. Which sounds really bad.
View is matched only by its unsettling awfulness.
Lose a wheel, gain a loathing, go. Gain a loathing, lose a loathing, gain a loathing, lose a... Okay, might as well just go left.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Either way, I lose a wheel. Rehab for not being allowed. Yeah, it's like, oh, dude, you're sober. Let's fix that. We can't have that.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Okay, this gives armor. We already have max armor. That gives a wheel. And flame. That's good. And that's flame and wheel and friendship. Main thing I want's the wheel? Flame wheel and friendship is good. Which episode is this? 2. The one that ends with you fighting the lungs. And we're using the first blue flame. Flute suddenly stressing out. What the hell? Oasis? I think my inventory just filled up. Plus flame and supplies. Plus flame, okay, supplies. It's gonna give me the mineral spring water. Okay, we are full up. Toss the moldy food. Oh, we made an invigorating stew. This buffs the whole party. This was the main reason I installed this thing. It just has a chance to give you this. It's basically a full party food buff. And it's a pretty good one too. All good items for different situations, but I won't be using them here. Which blue flame is Mike using? The first one. I still need more candles to unlock the others. I beat chapter 1 and I'm in chapter 2 right now. And I am scared of the idea of chapter 3. I beat chapter 3, 4, and 5 on my first try, on my first playthrough. But it was like chapter, what was it, chapter 3? I won with a 1 HP Death's Door Flagellant. He was the only guy alive and he got the last hit. It was terrifying. And then 5, I think I had 2 people dead when I beat the final boss of chapter 5. 4 was not bad at all. Just gonna do regen now because they're about to go and it'll help a bit. Hi, all. Hey, C4. Little Blind Demon, thank you for the sub. You and Eorian, I didn't see yours earlier. Thank you as well. Mukluk took the spot. That'll be original Discord the 4th. This is Shots of Levels the 3rd. Welcome both of you back to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainment's on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch your beakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge. Welcome. Bolster to de-stress. Have you ever tried Rogue Legacy? I have not. Rogue? Like, is that a Star Wars game? Or am I way off the mark? It's a roguelike dungeon game. No, I don't think I've played that one.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond. Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Okay, that one's dead.
Elementary.
Okay. Even got rid of some of that stress. Do you have lunch yet? No, not yet. Going at least until the top of the hour. Maybe a little bit beyond. We'll see. Time for Mark to get fat? Yeah. Every day. Trinket, quirk, or combat items and quirk. Thanatos Maniac? Turn start, add a random token. Obsessed with death and what lies beyond this mortal coil. Okay. Up, bag just filled.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely. Joints ache and
Hospital.
muscles burn.
Oh, hey!
Requires attention.
Can get rid of those. Which means we can change his trinket to something else. I didn't think it would let me do that, I was just curious if it would. We're near the end, so it's time to spend.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Let's get rid of Chatterbox. Shut up, Julia! Oh my god. We'll save the rest of our money. I don't know how much I can spend at the next inn. We don't need to do the boss lair. If I go right, I would lose 2 wheels. Left, I lose 2 wheel. No, 1 wheel. We'd gain 2 loathing? No, we'd lose a. Okay, looks like left is the easiest route. What's the goal of this run? Is this a specific challenge or just for fun? We've got the first hard mode torch equipped, and we're trying to beat the second boss with it. And this is the last region before the boss, so we might be seeing it here shortly. I've already done all the hero shrines for all the characters. Out of curiosity, since you got D4 for free when you play it, do you have to say it's sponsored stream? No, because they didn't sponsor the stream, they just gave me the game. No, I would not have to do that. There is, like, federal laws and stuff that, like, if you get paid to do, like, promotion and stuff, you have to reveal it. That's why you see, like, hashtag ad or hashtag sponsored in stream titles and tweets. Like, that is, like, by law. But it's, getting a free copy of the game. You can say, like, they gave me a free copy, but then you don't have to, like, recommend people buy it or anything like that. EU begs to differ. You can beg all you want. Getting a copy of the game doesn't mean you're sponsored to play it. Believe me, the pay is quite different. What? Oh god. No, he's blind! Dang it, please hit. Yes!
A brilliant conclusion.
Nearly.
A simple variable.
Dude, that first hit we took from this guy, good lord. We were blind, so our scream missed. Doesn't matter what country you're in, you have to stay with not you're a sponsored streamer. Yes, but having someone give you a copy of the game does not mean they sponsored the stream. I still tell people, like, yeah, I got this one for free, but, you know, getting sponsored to do it is not the same. Getting sponsored is like, hey, we'll pay you $1,000 to play this game for 2 hours. You have, you know, our thing in the title. You've got a command in your chat. There's a timer that spams this block of text every 15 minutes. And you've got a panel under the stream, and you do a tweet when you go live that says that you're doing this with a link to our page and our shop and a link to your stream, and also it says #ad. But when it comes to just getting a free copy of the game, just like when you get a YouTube channel with more than like 10,000 viewers, people just mail you game keys like all the time. That doesn't mean they're all my sponsors. Gosh, this guy is not getting a break. Oh, wow. Crit token, plus damage, and vulnerability.
Lethality writ large.
I resist. Since they still provide you with something that corresponds to your values, treat the same over here until you get money for presenting it. The thing is like over here, let's say, I'm gonna pop these out for a second so I can focus. Let's say someone sponsors me to do a stream. Like, I'm paid for doing a few hours of a stream and for saying positive things about it and blah, 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 blah. I have to put, like, #sponsored or #ad in the stream title. And be very clear about that, or I could be, like, prosecuted in court, you know, for false advertising. Like, that's like an offense of law. But if I just get a free copy of the game, and I don't say #ad, #sponsored, there's no prosecution for that because I wasn't sponsored. Like, it's not the same. Like, people just mail me keys without even saying anything, which... At that point, it's just like, that doesn't just suddenly make you my sponsor. Hey, what's up, Tom? You just visiting?
Cut down these nightmares
Can you have
and blaze the trail to your redemption.
We're gonna have lunch in a bit, so you can have a small one. You want like a cookie? Okay, you can have a cookie.
Did you get any avocados today?
You're just asking nonsense.
It's true. It's a
You know I never leave the house. Asking me about avocados.
The
What?
loathing of
Oh,
babes.
I just didn't hear you. Let's see. We're not using that. Time to mail your games. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many sponsors. He said there were requirements to get D4. Yeah, but they just made those up. Okay, I'll just tell you what it was. It was like, if you had a YouTube channel that had more than 10,000 views average per video, you could apply to get a free Ultimate Edition. Or, if you had a Twitch stream with more than 100 average viewers per stream, you could apply to get a free Ultimate Edition. Even my YouTube channel with 70,000 subscribers, it often gets over 10K per video, but not always. So like the average is not above 10K. So I was not eligible for the YouTube one, so I got it via the Twitch offer. Oh wow, more of them want to leave.
The loathing whisper.
And again, there's a difference between, you know, Blizzard just making up requirements for, we want you to have this for us to give you a copy of the game. There's a difference between Blizzard's requirements for that and, you know, law. And that